All right, so I'm Ingrid Milam. I've been teaching here for 12 years, and I teach AP Physics, college chemistry, applied chem, and sometimes ninth grade physical science, either the chemistry or the physics part.
Yes.
Who inspires me? Well, my parents, obviously. They were both teachers, but it's kind of a question for later, but I'm going to get into it now. I was never, ever going to be a teacher because, well, I didn't really like school. So why would I spend time in school? But they really make a big difference in kids' lives, and that's why I ended up changing my mind and coming into teaching.
Nice. Very good.
That's easy. Of course, I've known Jake Ruba for a lot longer than just high school. And so when Jake was little, he was over at my house, and we had a rock in our flower bed. And he asked my husband if the rock had grown, and my husband told him, well, yes, we water and fertilize it all the time. And his eyes got really big, and so I just, every time I see that rock, I think of you.
Yeah. I might have to go and
Steal the rock.
take a picture of it even just
okay.
for this.
Yes,
And just
you
like
should.
show them the rock.
The rock. Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
the person who bought our house has fixed it up so it's cute again.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Oh boy.
I mean, oh man.
School appropriate. Just a little background. I have known that this family, our families have been friends forever.
That lessens
Since you were
my
probably
options.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Oh man, I can't even I don't even know.
Well, you were usually in the backyard playing, so
Yeah.
you kids weren't around us a lot.
I know.
Swimming, maybe?
Oh.
You got lots of swimming
Yeah.
memories too.
I mean, we do call you Coach Mom, so
True.
you know.
True.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Go
I'll
with
go
the
with that.
Coach
I'll go
Mom.
with the Coach
Okay.
Mom. I'll go with that one. That one works.
Most, really, until probably your last couple of weeks of your senior year, most high school students just see it as something, check boxes you have to do. Really what it should be is preparing you for the future. I always tell kids, if I catch you cheating, you're hurting yourself. This is your foundation for the rest of your life. And it doesn't matter if you're an A, B, C, D student. If you're working and getting things out of it, that's what high school should be about. And it's not just what's in the classroom, it's interacting with people, learning to work with people who are different than you, because that's what life's going to throw at you.
Absolutely.
Oh, 100% being able to come back full. That I hated hybrid, I hated distance even. And so being back with the kids, and the reason I teach is you guys. And so being at home that month and a half, almost 2 months, it was very isolating. And so I was so excited. Get back hybrid was okay, but get back where I get you guys, that's definitely the highlight for me.
Absolutely.
It's not Baxter's delusional.
What do you think is the God's instrument then?
Well, I think the flute, because it's the angel singing.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah.
That.
Or it could be the bassoon. I played bassoon for a while too.
Wow. Okay.
I would take a bassoon over a tuba. Sorry.
Okay, well, let's see how it is. All right, I guess. Okay, well. Oh, man.
Again, the kids, getting to know the kids and watching the kids grow. I was terrified. I didn't start teaching till I was older, so when you're young, you're not as afraid to try new things. When you get older, you've made so many mistakes, you get a little leery. And so the kids were just absolutely wonderful. And made it great to come to work every day.
Nice. And I hope we still do that.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Again,
Good.
you guys are the reason I do this job.
Oh, good.
Little personal on here, but the only advantage I really found from working from home is I was able to use a restroom when I wanted to. You can't do that when you have a class full of kids. That's really the only thing I liked about working from home.
Wow.
Well, my dog liked it too. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Then I could let my dog in and out. But I didn't like it.
No.
No,
No.
I didn't.
Who did like it? Like, really,
I don't know.
no one
I
liked
don't
it.
know. I felt like I didn't really know what was going on, and especially when people didn't ask questions. That was frustrating because I'm like, there should be some questions here. I'm teaching you chemistry.
Or when you couldn't see their faces.
Yes.
And it was like, oh, this is just me talking to a blank screen. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
because at least in class, if I say something and it comes out wrong, everybody's face kind of distorts
Everyone's
and looks
like,
at me like, what?
What?
You couldn't get those feedbacks.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Haven't loved the masks either, by the way.
Well,
But
no one does.
I'll take the masks if I get to be in person over being at home without a mask.
the trade
Yes,
is out
yes.
there.
Oh, again, I had decent grades. Was in all the top classes, but I didn't like school. I loved the social life. I was very social. Went to lots of sporting events. I was probably just a typical high schooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents were both teachers, so I try to go easy on my kids because I know what it was like to have a parent in the school. If you did something that you shouldn't have done, your parents knew about it right away.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, like I alluded to earlier, I didn't. It's the last thing I wanted to do, and I went into working in a laboratory for years, and I discovered one of my favorite parts of my job was training new employees, which that's basically teaching.
That's basically
And-
what we do here.
And then when my kids were born, I stayed at home and was going to go back because I thought, what am I going to do when they're in kindergarten? And so when my youngest was in kindergarten, I went back and got my teaching license so that I'd have the same schedule. And again, my favorite part of my job was training new people. So it worked out pretty good.
Nice. It was a win-win
It
situation
was.
there.
It was.
You love to see that. All right. Well, that's the last question on here. Now, I usually don't show. Oh, this. Hello.
Oh,
Lighting.
What happened?
Can we get some lighting in here?
Yeah.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
They don't need to see
That's
me
fine.
anyway.
Yeah, it's we're good.
We're fine.
You've seen us for the. Oh, it equaled
got
out.
lighter.
It equaled out here.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine.
There, we'll stand like this.
Yeah, here. Let's just
Yeah, we'll block the light.
cover up the light there. So now that you've gone through this process, what is your advice to the other teachers who will be going through this interview process between us?
I would say just go with your first answer because that's usually the most honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've had a few teachers who have gone through this and they're like, oh, I have to like research all these questions. And it's like, no,
No.
just go for
Well,
it.
wing it.
Honestly, yeah, just go for
Yeah.
it.
Well, but that's part of I think what we do is because we present all the time and you kind of have to have things in order. It's not like real life off the cuff kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's much more like rehearsing for a play or musical where you know exactly what you're going to do. But in an interview process, it should be more off the cuff.
Yes.
I think you get more honesty. Yep.
Well, thank you for
Yeah,
this.
absolutely.
This is where we like shake hands, you
Oh,
know.
yes.
Yeah. And that's it. There we go.